In 2013, Suzuki launched their first S-Cross mid-size SUV, 3 years on, and it's had a facelift. It's got a completely new nose, new grille, and is more rugged to look at. So let's see if they've done a good job. This version of the S-Cross is the SZ5. It's got a 1.4 litre booster jet engine, which has 138 brake horsepower. It costs around £22,000. Which is not bad considering the amount of spec you get on that. And I'll tell you more about that on the road. So let's get on with it. Inside there's more technology, there's a new sat-nav infotainment system, which is very, very easy to use, and there's some soft touch plastics. This SUV type driving position here, I'm very high up. I've got some headroom left, it's not acres. There's loads of room in the back, loads of knee room. Again, headroom's decent enough. It's got a massive boot with an adjustable floor. Biggest problem is some of the quality of the plastics isn't great, so there's a lot of flex in that door and you get the odd rattle here and there. From a driver's point of view, it's actually very pleasant. The ride itself is generally pretty soft, pretty comfortable. But you will feel the firmer, harsher imperfections in the roads. If you hit a decent pothole, there's a thud. It doesn't rattle through the cabin, it's more thud-like, but you certainly feel it. But the problem is in the back, you feel it even more so. Steering's quite light, but generally pretty consistent, so it makes it very easy to steer and to get along with. Parking's easy as well. Now the biggest surprise for me in this car is the handling. It actually handles very well. That firmer suspension, as I was mentioning, then really comes into its own, so there is some body movement, but it's not sickly. You don't feel as though it's going to topple over. It's actually quite tidy, so you can put your foot down and have a little bit of fun through the lanes, which is surprising in a car like this, and credit to Suzuki for doing that. This is the all-grip version, so it gets four-wheel drive permanently, which means there's plenty of grip. Now, what you do find initially is a little bit of understeer, but if you actually put some throttle on, the back end will then bring that under control, and the grip and tightness that you can get around a roundabout on throttle is quite surprising. The 1.4 litre booster jet engine is new for Suzuki. It's got 138 brake horsepower, and in this version, or in this car, does 0 to 60 in 10.2 seconds, which doesn't sound a lot, and it doesn't feel that swift really. Below 2.5, 3,000 revs, not too much happens, which gives you a nice smooth pull away, but if you want to make progress, you've got to get those revs up to 3,000 and above. Then there's a little bit more pull, there's more torque delivery there, up until probably 5,000–6,000 revs where the power tops out. But with it, it's quite a slick gearbox. It's a little bit notchy and clunky, but it's got a short throw, so changing gears is actually very easy. This SZ5 is the top of the range from a spec version. It's actually the top of the range for the petrol as well. I've got loads of kit, so there's dual zone climate control, I've got heated seats, I've got a satellite navigation system, and these leathered seats. And then this sunroof is tremendous. You get these panoramic sunroofs that are just fixed in place, and you do wonder, well, what's the point? Okay, it's letting natural light in, but seriously, you want to open the sunroof if you've got it. So where does all that leave the S-Cross? Well, Suzuki have done a great job. It's a quality midlife facelift and really takes the S-Cross from a has-been to a you really should consider. It's not as good as a Qashqai, and it's probably not as good as the Mazda CX-3, but that's not to say it's not got its charm. Every time I drive this, I like it more and more. It's easy to drive, it's roomy, and actually it's quite a good looking car now. So find that sweet spot in the range, and the S-Cross could be just right for you.